Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last time we took a deep dive into what is software engineering and explored the world of codes, bugs, and all the fun stuff that makes up this digital realm. Now if you thought that was a lot, hold on to your keyboards because today we are leveling up to talk about software processes. Yes, it's like software engineering, the sequel. By the end of this video, you will know all the different software processes models, how we handle all the curveballs that software development throws at us, and why improving the process is the eternal quest of every developer. So grab a strong coffee and let's dive into the fascinating behind the scenes world of software processes. And the bonus is, if you fell asleep while watching this video, you can always play this video when you actually want to sleep. So what is software processing? Think of them as the ultimate roadmap for creating any software. They are like hidden how to do guide that most people never see. But it is critical to make sure we get software that works, gets updated, and doesn't crash too often. So let's understand it even further. Here is the definition which you guys can keep your notes, and if you want you can take a screenshot of this page. Each software process has main four activities. Think of them like steps in a really complicated recipe where one wrong move could really turn the cake into a soup. And all of this is written over here. You can just like I mentioned before, you can take a screenshot or write a note on your pad because writing can also improve your memory. So it's your choice what you want to do. Moving on to the next slide. And of course, there are different ways to structure these activities. These are called software processes models. Think of them like different workout models. Think of them like different workout routines. Each one of them promises you to get results, but a different approach. So now let's understand more about software processes models. And here is a little definition about the software process models. Process models are abstract frameworks that outline different approaches for structuring software developments, activities, guiding teams in how to approach each step effectively. Moving to the next slide, we have two different software approaches, and you can say two different software processes. So one is the plan driven and the other one is the agile process. Here is also a differentiation stated in this slide between both of them. You can have a look, take a note, or just screenshot it so later it will be helpful to you. So now let's talk about some actual processes and draw some comparisons. And here you can see there's a comparison chart as well. And here we'll be discussing plan-driven processes versus agile processes, known as the rule followers versus the go with the flow types. So, yep. And here is the proper differentiation between both of these. And plan-driven processes involve creating a detailed plan at the beginning, creating a different plan at the beginning with fixed stages and timelines, while agile processes are more flexible, involving short iterative cycles that adapt to change as a project progresses. Now, this is one of the most oldest and most formal processes, and that is known as waterfall model. Imagine each stage like a level in a video game. You can't level up until you finish the last one. So here is a definition about a waterfall model, and also you can see a diagram over here about waterfall model where it looks like a waterfall, or I know it looks like a staircase, but if the water starts flowing, like it will be like a waterfall. So that is why it is known as the waterfall model. Now, then we got incremental development. It's like adding toppings to a pizza slice. Then we got incremental development. It's like adding toppings to a pizza slice by slice. This way you can taste it early and decide if it needs more cheese. So here's the definition. Incremental development is an approach where specification development and validation are done in small, repetitive cycles. It reduces the cost of change and provides early feedback by delivering parts of software incrementally. Now moving on to the next slide. Finally, there is the integration and configuration model. Think of it as building a custom car from pre-made parts. Just make sure you don't end up with extra screws. So integration and configuration, here's also a diagram listed in here. In this model, systems are built by integrating pre-existing commercial components, COTS. This approach can accelerate delivery and reduce development time by leveraging ready-made parts. So here you can see a proper flow diagram as well. And all right, now we are at the fun part, dealing with the change, because just like the weather, software requirements are always changing, and coping with the change in software development is quite important, whether it's handling evolving requirements or change management strategies in here. So here also I have listed bunch of them for handling evolving requirements and everything. Like you can see all of it. You can go through it and you can take a note again, like always, or just take a screenshot, or whatever suits you. Coming to the next slide, we will be discussing about software prototyping and incremental delivery. So prototyping is like showing someone a rough sketch before you start painting the whole thing. And incremental delivery, on the other hand, is like sending them parts of the painting and letting them give feedback on each one. You're getting it, like you're sending each updates to the person that now we have done this, now we have done this, and like they will give a feedback. So that's known as incremental. So here I have also listed two of the definitions, that creating an initial version of software to gather the user feedbacks and refine requirements. And incremental delivery is like releasing parts of software in and incremental delivery is releasing parts of software in stages, allowing for early user interaction and feedback to shape further development. And personally, both of them are really important to any software development, and we should take both into account while developing a full-time working software. After that, we are moving to process improvement. It's like New Year's resolution for software. This year is software going to be faster, cheaper, and maybe even a little better. So this includes a lot of approaches where it is listed as process improvement, process maturity, and agile approach. All of these are really vital to the process improvement, and you can go through all of this where it is written in process improvement, that is process improvement aims to enhance the quality, efficiency, and speed the software development. By defining processes, teams can reduce cost, improve software quality, and accelerate delivery. And process maturity is emphasizes consistent project management and adherence to industry's best practices, helping organizations refine and standardize their development approach. And agile approach, we have also discussed a bit of it in a previous slide, but you can go through for the agile approach over here again. An agile approach we have also discussed in one of our previous slides, but you can again go through it in but you can again go through over here. It's like nicely done, and I say over here is a nice definition for agile approach as well. So after that, we are coming to metrics. Metrics are the data that tell you if you're improving or just spinning your wheels. It's like metrics are the data to tell you if you're improving or just spinning your wheels. It's like keep scoring. Only the numbers tell you what needs to be fixing. And then finally, over here it is listed SEI, capability maturity model, a formal way of assessing how good your processes are. Imagine a gym coach grading your form from a beginner to a world class. Have you got? Do you go to gym? All right, all right. There you have it. All right, there you have it. Software processes in a nutshell. We went through different process models. We went through different process models, ways to handle changes, and how to improve the whole thing. With the right amount of approach, developing software doesn't have to be mysterious as it sounds. Thanks for watching, and remember, whether you are waterfalling, going agile, or doing something between, keep your code clean and copy close. See you next time. Thank you.